Hello everyone, we're going to be talking about how to run our zip line today. And the zip line we run a little differently than a lot of courses. So this is what's certified for our course, and it is a certified procedure. So the first thing we have to do is set up our ladder, which is on the other side of the block here, so the right side of the block, and it is tied into at least 3 of our boards that is then bolted into the tree, okay? So we're using a 1,000-pound strap here. Now to protect us, the first thing we do is put our shunt on a rope, and we take that, we tie that into ourselves, and we go up the ladder, do 1 loop, and tie it into the 10,000-pound test cable here. That allows us to be safe when doing this. Now, saying that, we always tell everybody that these are for review purposes only, for the people that have been certified and trained to work on our specific course. This is not something that is training for you or to pass out to any of your other crew, and we're not responsible for anything you use from these videos inappropriately. But these are for, like I said, review purposes only. Now this, after we're done here, we're going to go ahead and step on and clip into our system up top, and we'll be doing that on the next part of the video. Hello, and we're back on the our actual platform here for the zip line for our review purposes only. And what we're going to be doing is clipping our rider into the system and kind of showing you how we do that. We start out, we have 3 lanyards up here that are all set up for this purpose. There's one for the rider, one for the facilitator, and one for a trainer. So you can kind of see, and then we have our main cable here that's going down to our shunt, which we'll show you last. So as that happens, when they come up, they're on the shunt. We clip them in, okay? And actually we want to clip them so that the gate is facing away from them. So this gate on the back, we do not want to have them face up against them because they can unlock it. Once they're clipped in here, we can go ahead and take our triple carabiner, or triple action carabiner, and we can unlock it, and then it can be pulled back down. That's why we use this device. Now we don't want to grab the actual device here, we want to grab here. And we're going to pull her onto the deck. Once that happens here, I'm going to try to get on this side. We're going to take our zipline trolley. We're going to come in here. Now our zipline trolley is consisting of 2 separate lanyards, 2 separate carabiners, and a tow rope with a trolley that goes only one direction. So that trolley has a bumper on the front with the main primary carabiner in the front. So if it's facing backwards, where the block is on the back, that is wrong because it has to hit our spring brake down at the very bottom, okay? Now down here we have 2 carabiners because we double up everything, and before we disconnect her, we're going to go ahead and pop that loose, clock her in with both carabiners, and I do not untie her here. I don't let her loose here until I've given her the rope or the tow rope to come back. So once that happens, you're going to have to go fast on this one, okay? So put that on your shoulder. This one? Yep. And I'm going to hold on here and have her grab underneath my hand, so down low, so she doesn't burn her hands. We're going to unclip her. She's going to yell, zipping. Zipping. And then our people down at the ladder are saying zip on, and then she's going to zip right off the tower. She's going to run off. This is really important that she does not jump. 1, it makes it go slower, and 2, it will actually hurt her if she can actually bounce on and hit things on the way down. So we want to run directly off. Ready, set, go. Run off. And that is zipping. Pause it. All right, everyone, we're going to be talking about setting up our trolley onto the actual cable. This isn't the cable. We're just going to pretend that we're going down this direction to our brake. Our pulleys are directional, meaning that they are meant to go in one direction, and they give a better catch because they have a blunt side to hit the brake. And that how they work, and if you look up head rush pulleys, you'll see how they work, or trolleys. So what we do is we take this, put it over our cable. We're going to face our carabiner gate away from us, so it locks here. We're going to take our second carabiner on the longer leash. You can see here, and it's girth hitched on. It's going to go over the cable first. We're going to open up our top here and put it in. Now this is not a feature that comes with it, this little top strap. We just use it for us. Then we have the 2 complete lanyards going all the way down the bottom that we've had professionally sewed. And then we actually go to our 2 carabiners with the wire eye so they won't ever cross load. So that's really important. And then we always make sure our tow rope is on this side facing us. And as it comes down, it will hit our brake. And when it does that, it catches really nice and easy because it's not center pulling. So hopefully this helps you guys set up the trolley. Okay, and this is our last part. We're talking about the shunt. Now, these are made by Pretzel. Now, these are a rope grab, or, you know, any kind of, you know, they work kind of like an ascender, anything where when the rope is pushed up and then pulled down on the carabiner, it stops. So the way we put these on is we push all the way through. Sometimes it's a little easier to put a carabiner on the back here so it holds it open and gives you something to hold on to. Once you've got it completely open, you take the rope, you stick it in. Now these can go on double ropes too, so if you have 2 ropes you're trying to hook onto, that'll make it real easy also. Once you got it through, it flips all the way up. Now that's very important that it goes on either side, does not matter, but it has to go all the way up. And the front here has to go upwards, so this is really important. Then we go ahead and put our carabiner on. And now, if we pull on it, it locks. As the person is traveling up the ladder, it pulls with them. So it comes back, it locks, and then if we push down, it comes back. Now, here's the real trick and why we use these on our ladders, is that it has a retrieving cord. So as the person climbs all the way up to the very top, they stop, they get unclipped, as you've seen in the rest of the video, and then we're able to take the retrieve cord and pull it all the way back down the ladder. Now, the one drawback of this device is that it can be overridden by grabbing it. If you grab it, it will override and make it slide up and down both ways. So whenever we're bringing somebody down, we want to bring them down with the pull cord, the retrieve cord. We never want anybody to grab onto this, because if while we're pulling, somebody falls, they can override the pull cord or the retrieve cord with the fall. So it's very important. We do it, and we tell the kids, grab the ladder, not the device. If for some odd reason the person wants to come down, participant wants to come down, we pull down as they come, and like I said, if they fall, it will automatically redo it, and I can't override it with the retrieve cord. So that is the shunt, and that is how we set up the last part of our whole entire system on the zip line. As always, like and share.